Hello and welcome to Entpgathering, Science and Spirituality meeting. This is Brandon Curtis with a twin flame reading for the 144,000. There are 72,000 twin flames out there. So this particular reading may not resonate for you, but without a doubt, if you've clicked on this reading, there will be at least one or two or maybe more messages for you that you can apply to your twin flame situation. This could also bring you information about a particular soulmate union as well. So without further ado, let me explain. I'm going to be using the God and Titan Oracle deck to tap into the masculine story. I'm going to use the Auset Egyptian Oracle deck to tap into the feminine, and the Nefertari, the Tarot Nefertari, I'll do a 10-card spread with clarifiers and find out what exactly is going on when these two energies come together. I hope this finds you well, and without further ado, let's start with the masculine. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, to help ground the collective of our earth angels, Lightworkers, Starseeds, and divine masculine and divine feminine to ensure accuracy in these messages. And also, we got Eros, love on the split, and Loki in play. Divine mask. I like this. Calling in Auset, Anubis, Sekhmet, Sobek, Thoth, and Ma'at. Also Kuan Yin, Kali Ma, Ascended Masters, Buddha, and Yeshua, to ensure that the brightest, whitest light energy comes in to guide the collective in finding their twin flame. All right. Masculine, what's going on? We're going to look into your first three chakras, or first three houses. In the root chakra, we have discovery. This came out the other day in my last twin flame reading. So, continuing, divine mask, in discovering your fears, your anxieties that is keeping you separated from your feminine. This is great work. Curiosity, uncovering and exploring your triggers. It's keeping you away from your divine feminine. And ultimately, it's keeping you away from your own self. All right, let's find out what's going on in your sacral. We have leadership. I love this because in the last twin flame reading, in your sacral divine mask, there was Dionysus with ecstasy. And a lot of energy came out, or you were processing within your sacral, that had to do with karmic relationships. In particular, Queen of Wands energy. So, good on you. I mean, this is amazing, and this card came out in the solar plexus. So you took that energy, the leadership of Zeus, and cleared out those karmic relationships in your sacral. Let's find out what's going. Oh my gosh, with Akat, and dedication is in your solar plexus. You dedicated yourself to really clearing out those karmic relationships that were keeping you away from your divine feminine. Amazing. Bottom of the deck, Flow, Poseidon. And I love this because, if it were the next card out, it would be in the heart chakra, and we have all this green here. You are flowing with the divine. You are flowing within your own, well, let's say your energy is flowing within you. And you are calling in, I'm hearing, your divine feminine. Amazing work. All right, for the feminine. find out where you are. Oh, this wanted to pop out. True future and scrying. I am going to shuffle. All right, I hope this finds you well, Divine Feminine. All the hard work you have done to call in your masculine is now being reflected, or that energy has been received by your masculine in this particular twin flame union. I love it, I love it, I love it. And this is a general collective twin flame timeless reading. And the best way to get particulars on your particular twin flame union, get a personal reading. I have on my website now a special reading for the 144,000 chosen ones. Those of you who are on your twin flame journey, for $66, it's an hour-long reading. We'll come together. I'll tap into my high priest and Hierophant energy and help you answer questions that you have about what is impeding your twin flame union from coming together. And also, looking at the positives in the relationship and also giving you confirmation for the work that you are doing. It's truly paying off. I'm going to split this one more time. There we go. All right, Osset, what do you have for us? In the Divine Feminine's root chakra, we have water spirit and Hapi. So definitely flowing. This is a disciple, if you will, of Horus. And I'm going to get some particulars on this in reading from the book directly. This baboon-headed god is another of the 4 disciples of Horus and represents the need to work energetically and with thought before undertaking any action. Best to prepare your plans and alchemically create change by visualizing it happening first. So, taking the water spirit of Hapi in your root, I hide my true function as a force of nature or spirit that circulates energy throughout your lungs and body. In the root chakra, here paired with discovery and Maui of the masculine, I'm hearing you're preparing to use air energy, Aquarius energy, heart chakra energy in your root chakra, which is earth energy. It's the color red. It's where you keep your fears, anxiety, and also where you build your sense of security. So Divine Feminine, I see here and feel here a very complex, of course you are complex, Divine Feminine, process right now in your root chakra where you are disconnecting or noticing the effects of thought, air energy, and communication as it affects your heart chakra. That builds emotion, which is water energy. So you're really sussing out that connection between thought, emotions, as it works in your root chakra. And I'm hearing the air energy of the lungs and speaking and communicating from your root chakra is being sussed out. It's being reorganized, if you will. And for you, there is also a great discovery of the connection between, like, as I said, words that you speak connected to thoughts, air energy, and how it affects your emotions, fear, anxiety, also most certainly love in the heart chakra. In your sacral divine feminine, you have Sobek, rest and endings. This is water energy. Sobek is a patient crocodile. And, you know, I called in Sobek at the top of the reading because Sobek is a master of waiting patiently and then striking to finish out whatever process is going on in your sacral. Sobek is a crocodile god, rather unpredictable but generally benevolent and protective deity worshipped in the once marshy crocodile-infested regions of Egypt. Sobek shares his temple with Horus at Kom Ombo on the River Nile. This remarkable temple was renowned for its medical and surgical treatments that included neurosurgery and cesarean births. Ancient and sacred mummified crocodiles were once able to be seen there. We might fear crocodiles, but the Egyptians learned to harness their spiritual powers for protection, and you're being called to consider this. Now, in your sacral, which is water energy, crocodiles, of course, live, as we just read and heard, in the Nile River. And we have water spirit in your root chakra, so there is a great work that you're doing with air and water energy that is removing fears and doubts, I believe, that is calling in your divine mask. In your solar plexus, we have mystery and ceremony, the Great Pyramid, card number 12. Bottom of the deck, the Ankh, energy healing. Divine Femme, I'm feeling all this work, this mystery that you're exploring, that you're creating here in your solar plexus, and also tapping into the ceremony of this work. Water spirit, rest and endings, mystery and ceremony. For the masculine, we have discovery, leadership, and dedication. So the masculine is really stepping up into that masculine energy, while you remain divine feminine in high priestess mode, in feminine receiving energy, water energy. Very creative, very sacred here with mystery and ceremony. All right, Great Pyramid. So many pyramids were built in ancient Egypt, but none had ever been as powerful as the Great Pyramid on Giza Plateau. Inside the Queen's, or Aset chamber, connects us with Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, and the King's, or Osiris chamber, was the male energy and connects us with the Orion constellation. A powerful place of initiation, it acts as a transformer between heaven and earth for many white light beings from Sirius as they prepare themselves for the time on this earth plane. So clearly, Divine Mask, you are in that great chamber, the King's chamber, energetically, of the Great Pyramid. And then, of course, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ankh. And Divine Feminine, you have been working out of the Queen's chamber. This is going on in the ethers. This is going on in the astral. And I'm just hearing it would benefit both of you. Go online, look at pictures of each chamber, and spend at least a few minutes a day, if not more, and imagining yourself in that chamber, and imagine what it would feel like to be in that pyramid, in the dark, and because the Great Pyramid is constructed in a way that it brings in the energy from Sirius, from Orion, respectively, into the Queen's Chamber, respectively, into the King's Chamber, so that any initiate who is actually placed themselves in that sarcophagus in the King's Chamber, masculine, would rest and be alone and receive the vibration, both from the earth and the plateau itself, but also coming in from starlight, sunlight, and energy from the cosmos. And the Ankh. The Ankh is the symbol of life force energy and has the ability to transmit and create life. Exactly what I was talking about. The Egyptian gods and goddesses are often seen carrying the Ankh in their hands as a symbol of their spiritual powers and their ability to transmit it to humans. It is often seen in hieroglyphic inscriptions and worn as a protective amulet. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Amazing. I'm going to put these cards out over. I hope this finds you well. Please give us a like. Become a subscriber for more twin flame readings. Divine Mask, Divine Feminine. Those of you of the 144,000 light workers out there, earth angels out there, I welcome you to my channel, Entpgathering. And let's find out what the channeled song is. The Big Ship, Brian Eno. The Big Ship being the great big pyramid. You know, it being, you know, imagine yourself in the respective chambers, Divine Mask, Divine Feminine, is like placing yourself in a ship, energetically traveling the cosmos and the ethers, stopping by and checking in to the Akashic records. It is a place of initiation, a place where if you get your healing done and your vibration is built up to a certain level, you're able to withstand that initiation. You're able to further your development in raising your vibration by spending time in the Queen and King's Chamber, respectively. Brighter by Slow Dive. Sea, Swallow Me by Cocteau Twins and Harold Budd. The Host of Seraphim by Dead Can Dance. Seraphims are the highest ranking angels. Seraphim are comprised of the most intense fire, which equals light, that you can imagine. You can't even gaze upon them. It's so blinding and energetically healing. And also, Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The work that you two are doing is immense. All right. We've got Knight of Pentacles, exactly. Continued work. Slow and steady wins the race in this situation. You know this. Divine Mask, Divine Femme. All right, let's find out what the challenge is. The Emperor. I'm not picking up that this is much of a challenge. as much as confirmation that the masculine is steadily working and has been steadily working here with discovery, stepped into leadership mode. Divine Mask, you have become the emperor with all this dedicated work that you've been doing. All right. The need to focus in this situation for both Divine Mask and Divine Feminine is Strength card. This is the archetype of the ego, also the feminine, the mother. I know it's Leo energy, it's fifth house energy. So the need for you, Divine Mask, is continued work, dedicated work in discovering your triggers in your root chakra, being the leader and protector of your sacral, which is the feminine water energy that you have in your sacral chakra. This is what it's referring to. You know, keep those Jezebels out. You know, there's no going back at this point, Divine Masculine, into a karmic relationship with a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Cups, or, you know, a High Priestess in reverse who has, you know, stepped in and you know, tapped into your sacral and manipulates your energy. No, this is you monitoring carefully and protecting and nurturing your own feminine sacral chakra. This is amazing. All right, what's leaving the situation or is in the past? Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. This work that you've done on yourself, on monitoring your health and clearing off your energy, is paying off. And why it's in this place of the recent past or is leaving your energy is because you've been successful. I mean, the next pentacle is 10 of Pentacles. This is true abundance. This is coming together with your Divine Feminine. You're leaving this state. But it should not be seen as anything but a victory at this point. 9 is also the planet Pluto. At the time of this reading, Pluto is moving into the sign of Aquarius. It is currently in Capricorn at 29 degrees, 59, minutes or hours? And when this happens, fam, collective, chosen ones, expect, know, great change and understanding. I mean, the 11th house, ruled by Aquarius, or of Aquarius, its mantra is, I know. There's going to be great knowledge coming to the collective when this occurs. And it's happening here within the next 24 hours. The strength in this situation is 8 of Swords. Gemini energy. This is my first card of shadow work. This is also a very productive number or energy. This is air energy. Again, Gemini. This has to do with siblings. So think Offset and Osiris, who were brother and sister. Also, this is the ability to surround yourself with air energy, with swords energy, and really take a look at your triggers. This is great strength. And it's opposite the strength card. All right, in the near future, card number 6, 6 of Cups, unconditional love. This is what, healing with 9 of Pentacles has done. This is what, the strength card of maintaining your sacral chakras, each of you, and being able to drop into 8 of Swords energy without fear, without hesitation, and really objectively, as much as one can be objective about that sort of work, looking at the self, looking at the ego, and being able to manipulate the energies. It's a card I'm hearing of initiation. And as a result, look at that. You're both coming together in unconditional loving. This is also being able to, in 8 of Swords energy, look back with your memory at that unconditional love and recognize it for what it is, and see only the good parts, because you've healed so much with 9 of Pentacles energy, Virgo energy. It's as if you have, each of you, with this work, become virgins again. Like these karmic relationships have been stripped away from your sacral chakra. There's been a resetting of that energy, a clearing out of anything negative, so that now, as long as you keep it protected, keep your root chakras in balance, and these first 3 chakras in balance, working harmoniously together, is going to fortify and build great strength from the ego, great strength in the mind energy, and also in the body. So, watch what you're consuming anymore. Health-wise, drink plenty of water. Fresh fruits and vegetables is the best way to consume water, or to supplement the water that you drink throughout the day. This is scorpionic energy. And, as I said, unconditional loving. Some Sort of Paradise. It's the next channeled song. Most of these are instrumental, so there are no lyrics. We're just going to go off the title. All right, the advice for you both, Divine Masc, Divine Feminine, is 7 of Pentacles. This is spiritual inheritance. This is sowing seeds, planting seeds together for your future, for not only the self, but also working with your ancestors. 7 of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. Uranus is in Taurus yet, and Venus is in Taurus. And so this is a restructuring. Saturn brings restructuring and responsibility, dedication, organization of your spiritual inheritance. As above, so below. As within, so without. So the work that you're doing in the astral, in the ethers, with this relationship, will begin to present itself in the 3D. And let's find out what's going on in the 3D. Ha! High Priestess. Subconscious exploration. This is the moon, or this is Piscean energy. This is mutable water energy. This is, each of you have been in High Priest or High Priestess mode. Or maybe you sought out a High Priest or High Priestess for instruction on how to do all this amazing work that you are doing, have done, to bring this union together. Amazing. Any hopes and fears in this? Ace of Pentacles, which is a great example of hopes and fears. You know, this is a new start in a relationship, in life, in abundance. Look at all these pentacles out here. We only have one card of swords. We started out with a Knight of Pentacles. We only have one card of cups. We have now 3 major arcana cards: Emperor, Strength card, High Priestess. And Ace of Pentacles is like Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn right now. I just mentioned that. And it's about to change. You know, Pluto brings death, and Capricorn is a cardinal earth energy. So combined, it's indicative of a complete wiping out Saturn of existing physical form and putting an end to that. But at the same time, the divine Ace of Pentacles is giving you a fresh template, a clear template on the earth plane from which you, divine masculine and divine feminine, can build from this 6 of Cups energy, unconditional love. 9 of Pentacles energy in each of you, this completion of healing and nurturing the self. You have grasped how to do that in your mind, Gemini energy, 8 of Swords, and effectively healed the ego and any sort of conflict that you had with one another and with the self. You know, battling the ego is you divine mask, because the Emperor card is out here. You know, you have softened that ego, that 5th house energy of Leo, that fixed fire energy. You've softened it. You've brought in the feminine, maybe more energy from the 4th house, certainly through the subconscious and the High Priestess here in the environment. You know, 8 of Swords going into the subconscious and pulling out the more feminine, the more vulnerable side of you, having explored in discovery in your root chakra all your fears and hesitations surrounding this union coming together. Whoo! Potential outcome. Oh, can't make this up. Lover card. And the 4th major arcana. This divine union is coming together. Should you continue as you have been. There has been a death to the old relationship. This is Anubis, leading you both to the scales of Ma'at, where your hearts will be weighed against the feather. And I'm hearing your hearts now are in this particular union, take what resonates, are light as a feather. 6 of Pentacles, the second 6, the moon in Taurus. This is generosity of spirit, of love, of abundance between the two of you. Judgment has been called. This is the planet Pluto. This is inevitable. Great change. And we have the Hierophant underneath planet Pluto. So each of you have become so close with God. Oh, and then Magician card underneath that. Can't make this up. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't feel that I need to call out any or ask for any clarification. This is a clear-cut case of divine masculine and divine feminine coming together, having done the work. I'm a bit speechless, to be honest with you, and very happy. Not yet teary. Maybe it'll hit me as I prepare for the next reading, which I will do after this. We'll tap into another twin flame union so that you can, divine masculine and divine feminine, receive messages that will hopefully bring you to the place of this particular divine pairing. Wow. All right. Thank you for spending time with me. And as I said, you can go to my website, Entpgathering, and look for particular or personal reading. You can book me. Or if you're not interested in understanding your particular twin flame union, you can book a solar cycle special. We're now in the solar cycle of Aries for $33, 33 minutes. And that will be a full reading, 17 card spread, 7 chakra cards, and then a 10 card reading, plus any sort of questions or clarifications. Or you can customize that time with me. I'm MBTI certified, so we can talk cognitive functioning. I'm NLP certified, so we can talk about self-limiting beliefs, practices and meditations that you can do to revisit past traumas safely, consciously, and effectively time travel and objectively take a look at that relationship, take a look at that hurt or that pain or that loss in your life, and change the narrative so that moving forward, you are literally the magician in your life, and you will change the fate that trauma, that past experience built up in you, in your thinking, in your feeling, where it might have been heavy and had, you might have felt stuck, that, it was inevitable, your future was inevitable based on this past hurt or trauma. That is not so. You can time travel back and change the circumstances by consciously and safely looking at it from the heart space. And I can help you do that in that reading. All right. Without further ado, I'm going to end this reading and thank you again for the likes, the shares, the comments, and also if you're new to my channel in this reading, please become a subscriber. There will be more twin flame readings coming in the future and consistently. I'm for now that Pluto's moving into the sign of Aquarius, I will be focusing on twin flame unions. As a Hierophant, as a High Priest, as a Heyoka Empath, I recently received downloads that this is where I will focus my energy for now. Because we can elevate as a collective, chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, and truly come into union with our twin flames. And if not twin flames, if not in this lifetime, it's not meant to be. Let's find you your soulmate, because they're out there. They're out there. We just need patience and continued diligence in working out these karmic energies from our lives, from our chakras, and opening up our heart space and our throat chakras, and of course our third eye and crown. I can help you do that. And it is my ultimate pleasure and purpose. So, Until the next reading, I wish you all great love and abundance. Namaste.